What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Surfing the Stream, where every week we're on a quest to find out what is the greatest movie of all time. So, guys, I just finished watching this movie. Okay, I took this from a recommendation off of TikTok, and I had to check it out because when someone says that it is one of the best horror movies of 2024. Look, I gotta watch it, okay? I gotta see if you are on the up and up and if you are legit with your recommendations and what. So 100%, I had to go check out this movie, and it is called Lowlifes. It is a Tubi TV original. I didn't even know that they created original content, but here we are. So going into Lowlifes, I'm just gonna tell you the description, the synopsis of the movie, and that's all you need to know. Okay, just go watch it from this point forward. Go watch it. Do not listen to my review. I'm gonna try to be spoiler free as possible. But I went into this movie with no expectations. Okay, I did not know anything about the movie other than the synopsis. I did not watch a trailer. I just basically watched a couple of TikTok videos that said, "Hey, Lowlifes is one of the best movies of 2024." So, the survival instincts of a road-tripping family are put to the test when they have no other choice but to stay the night at a remote homestead. That's all you need to know. Go to Tubi TV. It is free to watch. You just sign up and you have a couple, I think I had like 3 commercial breaks throughout the hour and a half movie. Go and check it out. Just trust me, okay? So, let me get this out of the way real quick. Obviously, there's not going to be a huge production value with a Tubi TV original, okay? They're not sinking millions and millions of dollars into this movie to make it amazing, okay? So obviously, some of the performances are not that great. A lot of the dialogue is kind of cheesy, but that adds a lot to the movie. It adds to its charm, I think, personally. And with that being said, a lot of the dialogue is just flat out bad. And I do think that they have some issues with the pacing and I guess the moment-to-moment beats in terms of when shit's not going down, what's going on in between those moments. I think they do struggle a little bit to kind of, I guess, put some meat on the bones, pun intended, okay? But with that being said, now that I got all the negatives out the way, I think this movie is really, really good. Okay, like this is a solid movie to watch. If you are a horror fan, you absolutely need to go check this movie out. Again, go into it blind. Don't watch a trailer, nothing like that. I think some of the horror elements are pretty good in this movie, and it keeps you on your toes. Honestly, there are some twists and turns that I was not expecting. The movie starts one way, and then it completely shifts to a completely different type of movie. Like, I was pleasantly surprised when the little twist happened. And again, there's more than one twist. And I was pleasantly surprised by this movie. And will it end up in my top 10 movies of the year? Probably not. But in terms of like what would I recommend to the people out there? 100%. Again, some of the horror elements are pretty good. The father in this movie, he was the one that I wanted to talk to about the most. And that is because I think his performance is actually pretty good. I think he veers on he veers on the line of being a little too over the top. But again, I think they did a great job of creating a character that, to me, he was my favorite character in the entire movie. Because it was just like whenever he was on scene, I'm just like, I'm ready for some stupid shit that this dude's going to say throughout the entire movie. I think his performance was great, honestly. It's right on the edge of being too over the top, but for the most part, I really enjoyed the father's performance and his character in this movie. But yeah, I don't want to say anything else. This is a slasher film, so just if you want to know a genre going into the movie, I would put it in the slasher film subgenre, which, by the way, this year we are doing slasher films for our Horror in Review month in October, so be on the lookout for that. But one other thing that I want to discuss before I cut out of this episode, okay? Because I'm telling you, I wasn't planning on reviewing this movie. It wasn't until, I don't know, like 30 minutes into the movie, I was like, guys, like, I got to tell people about this fucking movie and have them go check this shit out. I rank every single horror movie on Letterboxd, and I have like 122 movies at this point. Guys, this is like, I don't want to hype this movie up to the point where you're going to go watch it and just be utterly disappointed, but I think I have it up to number 60 out of the 120 movies that I watched. Like, it's not as good to me as like Wrong Turn, the remake that happened a few years ago, or even like Evil Dead Rises. I wouldn't necessarily put it right above those, but it's right below that. Like, I was pleasantly surprised by this movie. I would absolutely rewatch it. I'm curious to know how the replay value is on it, considering the twist after that. But I think there's some good moments in here. There's some funny moments. It has the best line of 2024. That's right. That's right. I'm going ahead and giving it the fucking award right now. Lowlifes, a Tubi TV original movie, has the best line of dialogue out of any movie for 2024. Hands down. There's no movie that's going to come out this year that is going to top this line. And if I say it, it's going to be a spoiler or it's going to hint at what the movie's about. So I can't say it. 100%. The best line of dialogue that I've heard in a very long time. But guys, go check out Lowlifes. Again, Tubi TV original movie. Let me know in the comments below of what you think about this movie. Am I wrong? Am I over-exaggerating / overreacting that this is legitimately one of the best movies, best horror movies of 2024? And also in the description below is going to be our links to our social media accounts. Go like, subscribe, follow there. And also to our Patreon, patreon.com/2game, which is where you can support us monthly. We would greatly appreciate it if you did that. But other than that, guys, that's going to be it for me. And I will catch y'all next time on another episode. Laters.